Coming up in this week's news update, Disneyland Resort announces info for the holiday season. Madame Leota has been cast in the Haunted Mansion movie. The Matterhorn is closing for a refurbishment. Riverbelt Terrace is bringing back its breakfast menu. New Indiana Jones merchandise is available. And finally, this week in Disneyland history. All this plus more, coming up next. It may still be August, but Disney has already given us some information about this year's holiday season at the Disneyland Resort. The Merriest Place on Earth will take place from November 11th until January 8th. Returning this year will be some guest favorites such as It's a Small World Holiday, the Haunted Mansion Holiday, and the Festival Holidays. First, at California Adventure, you can expect both Buena Vista Street and Cars Land to be decked out in their usual joyful decorations. Once the sun goes down, you will be able to enjoy World of Color Season of Light, which is making its return after 3 years. The World of Color show will fuse holiday music with some of your favorite Disney films and characters. Festival of Holidays will also be returning to California Adventure and highlight a diverse season of celebrations including Christmas, Diwali, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and Three Kings Day. You will also be able to visit food booths with holiday-inspired foods and drinks. They also announced the Sip and Savor Pass will also be making its return. Also, part of the Festival Holidays is live entertainment and concerts that will be taking place around the park to celebrate the various holidays. You will also be able to catch Mickey's Happy Holidays, which is a procession of characters that walk through the park to the upbeat rhythms of the holiday toy drummer. Disney's Feliz Navidad Street Party will also return to Paradise Gardens, featuring Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, and Donald Duck celebrating Mexican and Brazilian culture choreographed to music and dance. Also at the Paradise Garden Park, Maribel from Encanto will be making her return to meet with guests. If you're looking for Santa Claus, he will be taking up his temporary residence in the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail. And lastly, you will be able to experience 2 holiday attraction overlays in Luigi's Joy to the World and Mater's Jingle Jamboree. Over at Disneyland Park, Main Street USA will be adorned with festive holiday decor, and Sleeping Beauty's Winter Castle will enchant guests with shimmering icicles and twinkling lights. Around Town Square, you'll find some of your favorite Disney characters wearing their holiday best, with some wearing all new outfits. A Christmas fantasy parade will also return and feature Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Anna and Elsa from Frozen, and end with a visit from Santa Claus himself. In the evening, you can enjoy the Believe in Holiday Magic fireworks show that also features holiday projections and a magical snowfall on Main Street USA and around It's a Small World. Tomorrowland will also have a holiday dance party where you can dance along with Goofy, Pluto, and Chip and Dale. As for attraction overlays, you'll be able to ride 2 holiday favorites in It's a Small World Holiday and the Haunted Mansion Holiday. To finish it off, you can go over to both Downtown Disney and the resort hotels for some extra holiday spirit. Downtown Disney will be decorated with various holiday decorations, and the resort hotels will feature their own Christmas trees, carolers, and visits from Santa Claus. The Grand Californian will also display their yearly gingerbread house that is modeled after the resort. The holiday season begins on November 11th. After last week's news of Jared Leto taking on the role of the Hatbox Ghost in the new Haunted Mansion movie, word has come out that Jamie Lee Curtis would be playing the mansion's resident psychic, Madame Leota, in the film. Entertainment Weekly confirmed both Leto and Curtis were cast in the film. Madame Leota appeared in the first attempt at a Haunted Mansion movie, but was used mostly as comedic relief. No information was given for Jamie Lee Curtis's version and if it will be a more serious, spooky take like the character in the attraction. Madame Leota is the spirit of a psychic medium residing in the Haunted Mansion. Manifesting as a disembodied head inside a misty crystal ball, she can send sympathetic vibrations to summon ghosts from the spirit world so that the guests may meet them and join them in their swinging wake. The film is currently scheduled to release on March 10th, 2023. As we reported a couple weeks ago, the Matterhorn will be closing on August 8th for refurbishment. No word has been given on exactly what they will be doing during the closure. There is also no reopening date on when we can expect the refurbishment to be completed. Refurbishments are not uncommon, but generally don't happen during the busy summer season, especially on an attraction as popular as the Matterhorn. The Matterhorn already went through a refurbishment this year as it was closed back in February for about a week. No news was released on what the refurbishment consisted of, but let's hope the current one is also a minor refurbishment and the attraction will be back soon. Riverbelt Terrace over in Frontierland is rumored to be receiving its breakfast menu back starting September 2nd. The Riverbelt Terrace used to be a popular breakfast destination before the breakfast was taken away and moved to other quick service restaurants in the park. The news was first reported by Instagram blogger Gothic Rosie, and I was able to confirm the news during one of my latest visits with a Riverbelt Terrace cast member. Riverbelt Terrace is a great place to get breakfast as it gives great morning views of the rivers of America. The breakfast menu that was leaked shows quite an extensive selection of choices you can choose from. The one downfall is you are required to have a reservation for Riverbelt Terrace, and since most places don't serve breakfast, it might be difficult to do a walk-up. We will keep you posted as more information is released. For the Indiana Jones fans out there, some exciting merchandise has dropped at the Bazaar in Adventureland and off the page over in Hollywoodland at Disney California Adventure. The first item is a replica of the Crystal Skull from the latest Indiana Jones film. While the movie was considered a letdown, the prop is still cool looking and would look good in an Indiana Jones inspired collection. The skull does have a light up effect and will cost you $250. The other item you can now get is the Holy Grail from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. In the film, drinking from the Grail could heal serious wounds and give the drinker eternal life. You can get your very own Holy Grail for $49.99. Earlier this year, Disneyland also released a replica fertility idol and Sankara stone. The fertility idol may be the most recognized artifact from the films, as it was the first artifact shown in the opening scene of Indiana Jones' Raiders of the Lost Ark. The stone is going for $130. And to wrap up the artifacts is a Sankara stone from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. This stone lights up and can be had for $80. And this week in Disneyland history, we look at one of the more bizarre events in Disneyland's history, the Yippie takeover of Tom Sawyer's Island and Main Street, USA. August 6, 1970, during Disneyland's 15th anniversary, Disneyland found itself in a unique situation where it was invaded by counterculture young revolutionaries who effectively shut down the park for only the second time in its history. The Yippies planned to hold a Black Panther breakfast at Aunt Jemima's Pancake House, followed by a feminist liberation of Minnie Mouse, a barbecue of Porky Pig, and the capture of Tom Sawyer Island in order to protest the American war in Vietnam. Park officials braced for thousands of radical hippies, but only about 300 arrived. The Yippies planted a Viet Cong flag on Tom Sawyer Island, then danced down Main Street cheering expletives while waving a flag featuring a marijuana leaf. The police eventually herded the Yippies out of the park into the parking lot, often physically tossing out any who resisted. They set trash cans on fire and threw light bulbs and uprooted plants at the police. Some Yippies vandalized several cars in the parking lot. Some broke away and went to the Disneyland Hotel, but were intercepted by police cars. Outmatched, the Yippies scattered in all directions as the police gave chase. To combat further protests, Disney strengthened the park's grooming policy, banning male guests with long hair. That's it for the news for this week. Please hit that like button, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel for all of our exciting content. We also go live every Friday night at 6:30 p.m. West Coast time for our weekly Finally Friday Fun stream from the Disneyland Resort. Thank you for checking out our video, and we will see you this Friday.